What's up, everybody? Retro Nostalgic Nerd. I'm here in Philadelphia, city of brotherly love, one of my favorite cities of all time. We're going to be asking the gamer on the street what they think about retro gaming. Should be a good one. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? I'm the Retro Nostalgic Nerd. I have a YouTube channel called Retro Now, and I'm going to ask you some questions and upload them to the channel.
Sure.
So let's get started. What is your all-time favorite video game system?
All-time favorite is Intellivision.
What makes that your favorite system?
Yo, because we used to have tournaments using Intellivision when I was growing up, and we would play football, and it was the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Now, on television, that doesn't have how involved are the screens of the game? Like, does it have multiple screens like a Nintendo game would? It's just one screen.
No.
It's just one
screen,
okay.
Yes.
So what was the favorite game you said?
It was football. It was NFL football.
And was it like little squares that went across the screen?
No, it was a little bit. It was like a step up from the Atari. Like, I think Atari invented, the whole video, and then Intellivision said, "Let me do this better," and it was kind of squarey, but it was the best game ever.
You still have your Intellivision?
No, I don't.
What happened to it?
It probably got destroyed. Period. I don't know exactly what happened.
All right, fair enough. So being a gamer, what was your worst video game moment that you've had? Did you rage? What game was it?
I'm really competitive, and when I lose, I get, I used to get really angry.
What did you do with that anger?
I threw a controller.
Oh, you're a controller thrower.
Yes, I'm a controller thrower.
All right.
Been to counseling and everything, but yeah, I threw it, smashed everything, and it wasn't my controller.
It wasn't your controller? Nice.
Yeah.
Now, the last question. F, marry, kill. Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong, or Princess Peach?
Princess Peach? Okay. Fuck Donkey Kong, marry Sonic, and kill the princess. That's kind of easy, actually.
All right. Well, thank you for answering the questions.
No problem, man.
My name is Retro Nostalgic Nerd, and I have a YouTube channel named Retro Now, and I'm going to upload these questions and your answers to the channel. So let's go. What's your all-time favorite video game system?
PC. PC.
PC. What do you play on the PC?
I play stuff like Portal, Battlefield, Borderlands. Really just depends. A lot of games.
All right. Now, what's your worst video game rage moment?
Rage moment? Probably when playing Counter-Strike and you get some really bad teammates that don't cooperate.
What'd you do? What was your rage out?
Can't really do anything other than yell at them. Because if you quit, you get a ban.
Just yell at them? Alright, do you play gaming consoles at all?
I used to have an Xbox original, but I'm really just a PC gamer by heart.
Okay, alright, fair enough. Alright, well that's it, man. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yep.
How you doing? My name is Retro Nostalgic Nerd, and I have a YouTube channel, and I'm going to ask some questions and upload it to the channel. Cool?
Alright.
Alright, first question is, what is your all-time favorite video game system?
It's gonna have to be the PlayStation 1. It's more of a nostalgic thing than anything else.
So that's what makes it your favorite system?
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
And what's your favorite game? It doesn't have to be on that system, but just in general.
In general, I'd have to say probably Skyrim, only because I've sunk in a lot of hours.
How many is a lot?
Oh, easily 500, 600, maybe more.
Damn.
Maybe more.
Wow, so why is it so immersive? I haven't played that yet.
It's just, the world is just so beautiful and it's just so well done. I just like the questing in general. It's nice.
You can really customize your character?
Yeah, and it's a giant map. So you're walking everywhere. It takes you, if you walk everywhere, it takes you a long time. So.
Now, what is your worst video game rage moment? Everybody gets pissed off that's a gamer. What was it?
I rage all the time because I play League of Legends, so I'm constantly raging at people behind the computer. But I'd have to say raiding I can't tell you which raid it was 'cause I don't remember, but I got so mad that I slammed my keyboard tray and like my whole desk just it collapsed.
When you say raiding, we raiding League of Legends or
No,
WoW?
raiding and WoW.
Okay. So you were raiding in WoW, you got pissed off, and you smashed the keyboard in half.
The keyboard tray, you know, like
Keyboard.
you have that.
Oh yeah, the
desk
pull-out
pull out
thing. Yeah. So you
just
smashed.
Slammed
Oh, you
it
slammed
in,
it shut,
and the whole desk.
and
just
the whole
kinda-
desk, just computer and all.
Yeah.
Was it broken?
The desk was, the computer was fine.
It's a good computer. The last question: F, Mary, kill. Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong, or Mega Man?
Mega Man. Marry Sonic. No. F Sonic. I'd marry Mega Man and kill DK.
You kill Donkey Kong?
I would. That's all.
Alright, well thank you very much for answering the questions. Take care. Bye. I go by the Retro Nostalgic Nerd, and I have a YouTube channel called Retro Now. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions and upload them to the channel.
Hopefully I can answer.
Alright. What's your all-time favorite video game system?
I would say PS2.
PS2? And what makes it your favorite system?
Well, there's a lot more games that I've played actually on PS2 than I would say any other game besides PS1. I'm pretty much old school, so PS3 I'm venturing into, and PS4 I've had the opportunity to play. My oldest son, he's really into it and whatnot, but PS1 and 2, but I would say 2 because the gaming is better. It gives you a little bit of the higher tech that's not in PS1, but for me it was just finding more games.
Right, and the backward compatibility was great too.
Yeah, right, that's another thing
That
too.
was awesome.
Yes,
I
yes,
really,
yes.
it kind of hurt my soul when PS4 didn't do that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and that was one of the things I heard about. So I was like, am I going to get into PS4? But they were like, wow, there's no backwards where you can't play some of the older games, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of a letdown there.
Yeah, it was a letdown. Now, out of PS2, what was your favorite game on PS2?
I would actually say Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite gaming system that you used to have and don't have it anymore?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the gaming system was put out, I think, by Sega. Oh, what is the name of it? It was a small little handheld Sega game.
Talking about Nomad?
Nomad.
Yeah, where you
Nomad.
could play
That's
it
it.
and put it in a TV.
Right. Nomad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. And there was another system that I'm trying to actually get from a friend of mine, which is the original 2600 Atari.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm going back. I still love Nintendo, but I'm going back to the original 2600 Atari because I want to play Donkey Kong, I want to play Centipede, all the good games like that.
Yeah, and it's not the same playing on like emulators or
Right. No, this is the pure unadulterated games where you sat down and you would try to come up with certain patterns,
Right.
but eventually the game sometimes would kind of let you know that your pattern is non-usable.
Yeah,
So
and all
you
these
can go back and try to do it again, and it didn't sometimes duplicate what you tried to do the first time around.
Yeah, exactly. I used to play Atari with my mom. I used to play Food Fight for 7800.
Yeah.
Oh, we play that for hours.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
that was fun. So, what's your worst video game rage moment? Being a gamer, everybody, if you're a gamer, you rage. So, what would be your worst rage moment? What game was it, and what did you do?
I used to like Twisted Metal, but then they came out, I think, with another one, and I played it. And to me, it didn't have the same guts and essence because I think they kind of toned it down. And I don't know if they did that to make it more kid-friendly. So to me, it was a disappointment due to the fact that I thought, well, they're going to be coming out with this and that. And once it was played, it was more watered down. So I didn't rage about it, but it was, like I said, it was more of a disappointment.
It was like a letdown.
It was
so
a
you didn't have
letdown,
the
yeah.
same,
Because
like-
when you heard about Twisted Metal 2, I was like, oh, cool, it's gonna be like the first one, and it was a little, if I remember correctly, it was a little more kiddyish. If you know.
You don't really let me down. The classic Sega collection for the 360, where it had like the Sonic and all those Sega Genesis games. If you're really a true Sega fan, you'll notice that the music isn't on point.
Okay.
How did they mess that up from going to a 16-bit processor and you're going to throw it up to that and you can't get the music on point? That hurt my soul.
Wow. Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
there was some glitches or something in the system.
Yeah, I didn't rage on that. My most famous video game rage moment was on Gauntlet for Nintendo. The
Okay,
original.
right.
Like it was made by
Okay.
Tenjin.
Right.
And I can't even tell you why I got pissed off at it, but that was my rage moment.
Okay. Well, one of the two I would say would be the Final Fantasies.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I really wasn't into the whole mystic role-playing type games, but everybody basically talked about it. And for me, I like a game that I'm able to indulge in much quicker. Whereas this game, it pretty much set up the whole perimeter for you where at its own game pace. In other words, you couldn't advance beyond a certain point due to the fact that it had the whole storyline, which is fine
Right.
if you're into that type of thing. But I would consider myself a slight gamer, so I was more into the really fast on time thing, whereas like I said, this is drawn out, so you have to go through the whole thing and the whole storyline, which to me, other people love it, but I'm one of the people that didn't, due to the fact that I was not able to engage much faster.
Yeah, you want like something you just pick up, get right into it,
Yeah.
and then like almost like a Mario type game.
Right.
You pick it up, you're going
That's
to
it.
the right.
Mario, Sonic, stuff like that. Once you engage in those games, you're in it. You're automatically in it.
Exactly. Any interest in the Switch? Nintendo Switch?
No,
No.
not really.
Yeah.
No.
I only asked that because they're coming out with a Sonic game for that. And it's like all dedicated
Okay.
to the retro.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, what was the system they came out with? The whole Nintendo retro, where they give you all the games all in one.
Oh, the classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Retro redo over, which to me was, excuse it, but it was a flop.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, because the games weren't pure in my sense. I mean, you had a whole lot in the bundle, but to me, it just didn't capture the same essence that it did 25 years ago. So to me,
Nothing beats the original
That's
card.
what I mean.
When
So
you
it
got the
was-
original system in your hand,
it was a little letdown, and
Yeah.
you know.
definitely a letdown on supplies, and the scalpers just.
Oh yeah,
that's
they
totally
ate it up.
ruined it.
Yeah, they ate it up. Yeah.
I really would like the Super Nintendo Mini, but it's already sold out everywhere, and it didn't even come
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So it's very disheartening. But hopefully Nintendo will kick it up a little bit more. I don't know.
Cool.
But hey, I really appreciate you taking the time, and I will talk to you later.
Peace. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Retro Nostalgic Nerd, and I'm actually going to answer my own questions. What is my all-time favorite video game system? That's an easy one. Super Nintendo. And what makes it my all-time favorite is there's just something magical about it in my childhood that, you transition from the Atari and the Sega Master System and the Nintendo, and then all of a sudden, Super Nintendo. I mean, I absolutely love Nintendo, and then when Super Nintendo came out, I was flabbergasted. That's a real word, flabbergasted. What's my favorite game? Super Mario World. I can still put that in today, and I'll play it from start to finish, including all the secret star roads, and I'll never get tired of it. The music, just everything, even when Mario jumps, just does something to my soul. What gaming system do you wish you still had? That would be the TurboGrafx 16. I had left it with my dad, and my dad has since passed away, and I do not know what happened to it. I would guess that it's probably thrown away. And I had a lot of cool games. I had all the Bonks adventures. I had Splatterhouse. I had Bloody Wolf, Ninja Spirit, Devil's Crush, Tailspin. There's a couple others that I have that are eluding me at this moment, but I had a lot of good ones. So I definitely regret not having that. And let's see, The worst video game rage. It's another easy one. This is from the 1987 Nintendo Gauntlet. It was made by Tengen, and the cartridge looked different. It had like that little, like, it was like black and had a little bit of a bend. It was about this big, and I got so pissed off. And I can't even tell you what I was getting pissed off at, but I got so pissed off that I grabbed it out of the system. I actually bit it with my teeth, and I threw it against the wall. Yeah, not a proud moment in my life, but I was pissed. I was like, please. Then my mom's like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, nothing, Mom. And then I went and I was like, oh shit, that's a $60 game or a $50 game. So I went and I hurried up and I picked it and I was like, is everything okay? And I like shook it and it rattled. So I must have broke a piece of plastic in there. So then I put it back in the Nintendo, pushed it down. And I was like, please work. And it fired back up. But that's definitely one of my, that goes down in history as my all-time worst rage. And I really have never told anyone that, so now I'm telling everyone that. So why not? F, marry, kill. I'll go with my original list here, which is Princess Zelda, Princess Peach, and Samus. I'd fuck Samus. I would... Zelda and Princess Peach, it's such a hard one. Damn. Princess Peach was the first princess I've ever rescued. I'd have to kill Princess Peach and marry Zelda. So, there it is. What's up, everybody? Retro Nostalgic Nerd. So that wraps up our second Gamer on the Street. As you can see, it's not that easy. It took literally a week to get the participants that we have in this video on. So it's definitely not going to be something that's going to be done routinely, but I will explore it. If there's conventions coming up, or if there's maybe a movie that's letting out and I want people's opinions on that. Something of that nature. But this was fun and I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm very interested in your feedback. We'll see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe.
No sleep till